Yum. Hey, greetings there, gold seekers. This is Tim for Blue Lead Gold Productions. Yuba is nowhere in sight. I am out on a metal detecting adventure today with Tucker. And our metal detecting adventure has turned into high drama here. Tucker, as you can see right now, is repairing the, well, not repairing, he's changing the flat tire that we encountered on our way into this location. And I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of a muddy job. I have offered him whatever help and assistance I can provide, but he's been assuring me that this is basically a one-man muddy job. And normally when you get a spare tire changed and you get that, you know, the spare on, it's happy days and you're off to the races again. But what we're doing right now is anticipating that once we get this tire changed, we're going to have to head off on down that dirt road over there. And we've already scoped it out. It's steep, it's full of peanut butter mud, and we're hoping to make it down that road in one piece. So we'll check back with you in a minute and let you know how we're doing on all of that. Oh, and in case you've noticed how I'm dressed today, I've got a t-shirt on, a long sleeve t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and my rain gear, because I don't know, it's probably warmed up to the low 50s right now, and the sun is doing its best to try to poke through. So we are hoping that we might even be able to get out here in one piece and get some metal detecting done today. Well, gold seekers, I hope you can see what we have just done. We've come down this fairly steep grade right here. Now this dirt here is looking pretty good, pretty hard, but there was a lot of thick peanut butter. You can see how it has just caked up the tires of the vehicle. And we are proceeding down the hill here at half walking speed, trying not to lose control and slide into that ditch. Well, gold seekers, I'm afraid our situation has gone from bad to worse. Unfortunately, the spare seems like it's going flat on us now too. So Tucker's talking about calling his wife and seeing if she can't come out here and rescue us. We'll just have to see how this whole situation makes out. Now, it's true that we're encountering some difficulties today, but the one thing that's gone exactly right is that I got my Shane Oz Gold Rush hat here. Yeehaw, baby. And thank you, Shane-O. I appreciate it. Hey, greetings there, gold seekers. This is Tim for Blue Lead Gold Productions, no doubt about it. I am back on the Yuba again. The water is raging high and hard today, limiting severely the places that we can dig and limiting us to the gravel that is not the richest. But we're still out here determined to get a little bit of gold today. It's a gorgeous day. It's about 75, 76 degrees. As you can see, the river is just moving along, and best news of all is I got Brother Burt out here with me. Say aloha to the folks, Brother Burt.
Aloha.
And Brother Burt has been working a crack in the bedrock. He's got a few little shiny flakes
miniature chunky monkey.
Miniature chunky monkeys is what Brother Burt would call those. And the mere fact that we are getting anything, we're beating the skunk today. I have been digging down in this hole behind a pretty good sized bedrock formation. Occasionally I get down to bedrock and I can scrape a little bit off the bedrock. But like I said, it's been kind of hard digging today, but I'll show you what we got out of the first 12 buckets. Okay, gold seekers, well right there, that is the first 12 buckets. No one's getting rich, but I am greedy, so I'm going to take every one of those pretty shiny little flakes that you see in my pan. Okay, so we have a bowl full of key lime pie ready to go here. It's not exactly domed up to LBPA standards, but it's a respectable bowl of key lime pie. Brother Burt has perched himself up on a high rock. He had an audio book out that was explaining the female psyche to him earlier today. And I would say he's up there looking for gold and contemplating the mysteries of the female psyche. Okay, well, it wasn't easy, but we've got a good place for the Angus. Take a look at this, Major League flow we've got going through it. I've got a bucket of, I wish I could call it gold-rich dirt, but if you take a look, the consistency of this stuff is pretty light and sandy. So there'll be a little bit of flood gold in it. For those who are interested, you should check out my video that I posted last year on the different types of gold-bearing gravel that you'll see out here on the South Yuba. And you'll see that what you really want is that sort of light brown, fine-grained or reddish fine-grained gravel that came out of the hydraulic mines and ran through the old-timer sluices. This stuff here just looks a little on the sandy side. Check it out, gold seekers. We're sponsored by Top Cat Gold Prospecting. Lucky Man, Irish Gold. Well, gold seekers, while I'm just over there shoveling gravel into a sluice, Brother Burt is doing the more exacting work up here high above the raging river. He's got a crevice and he's digging it out, and hopefully he's going to get some of that material there, pan it out and find some gold. Look at this gorgeous little spray of flowers here coming out of that plant right there. All right, gold seekers, Brother Burt here has got his pan getting started. He's got some big pieces of bedrock in there, and hopefully there's some little pieces of gold down the bottom of that now. Give it a good swirl there, Brother Burt. I got another bucket of sandy, probably not too gold-rich material here. I'm going to dump it in the Angus. All right, Burt's gotten rid of all the big rocks. Now he's washing things around and see if there's much more in the way of gold there. Not a lot, but he did get some. Well, take a look there. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you our first ramp straggler of the day. And what did you declare that ramp straggler to be, Brother Burt?
That's a picker.
That is a very loose standard.
No, don't let your eyesight fool you. That's a picker.
I think if you loosen up the standards, you can call just about anything on stick to your finger a picker. I just tried to pick that little piece of gold up off the ramp, but just washed it through the sluice instead. Brother Burt is back at his panning spot. He's got some more. That's not bad looking dirt. Did that come out of a crack or a crevice?
Yep, we dug a little deeper.
All right. Hike farther, dig deeper, I always say. All right, well, Brother Burt is working down through that pan a bit. We'll wait until he gets it cleaned up, and then we'll see if there's any damn gold in it.
I washed one piece away.
Okay, well, there was a couple little pieces in there. All right, well, I hate to say it, gold seekers, I think this pan is going to be another pan full of heartbreak and disappointment for Brother Burt. He does have a few tiny little flakes up there at the top, but
Gonna have to find another crack.
That's right. That's right. When one crack fails, you move to another. Well, gold seekers, if Dano was here, he'd consider that to be properly domed up for the LBPA. What we're working with here is a nice solid bud of runts. Ponder for a moment why anyone would name one of their favorite strains runts. Perhaps they were small but very tasty, I don't know. I generally prefer a sweeter terpene profile. Terpenes are the volatile oils in cannabis that give it its flavor, its taste, its smell. And I generally prefer a sweeter terpene profile as opposed to one of the more sour or gassy terpene profiles. This one has a more sour and gassy terpene profile, but it's good anyhow. Well, gold seekers, after making some ritual offerings to Mother Yuba, I'm back here at the dig, but this is not promising. We have hit the water level. Oh yeah, and high THC numbers, they're nice, but they just don't impress us. We'll just smoke an extra hit. But terpene profiles, that's where it's at. I had truly been hoping to scrape along a little more of the bedrock before hitting the water level, but yeah, come back again later in the summer. Well, gold seekers, that river just keeps on raging. The sun keeps on moving in a westerly direction. Opposite side of the canyon is shaded. Brother Burt is all packed up. He's kind of ready to go for the day. But I'm going to hand the camera over to him so he can film me dumping bucket number 24 through the Angus. Oh, the Angus was hungry. It was hungry today. Get every last little drop out of there for it. Got our concentrates there. Yep. Dip. Dip and dump. Dig and dump and dip and dump. It's not complicated. Okay, that'll do it, Bert. A noticeable aftertaste. Runts. Not sweet, but not bad. Well, gold seekers, the sun is definitely getting close to the canyon wall there. The shade is creeping over to our side of the river. And it's not easy. You got to temper your expectations on these high water sandy gravel digging days. But happiness is about having your expectations met, quite frankly. And let's take a look and see how we did. I'm going to have to be happy with this because there's some nice little pieces of gold in this can. So let me dump that's the last 12 buckets right there. We'll dump the first 12 buckets worth of gold into it and show you the gold for the day, and then we'll get on out of here. There it is. There's our gold for the day. It's a darn good thing we got Social Security in this country. But I am happy with every single one of those shiny little flakes. I'd say we got a couple of pokers, but mainly just a lot of pretty little flakes. So until next time, this is Tim for Blue Lead Gold Productions saying aloha.